So if the right person were to say, yo, we love Diddy, we with Diddy, we having a party. Yeah, but he did it. It don't matter. We will, yo, he valid again. Then I think everybody would follow. Like a Drake and all of the people that are super popular were to do that, it would happen.
All right. They say Diddy getting out of prison this summer. Do you think that he has paid his debt to society?
I don't know. To be honest, that ain't even really for me to decide. You know, Diddy got a lot of answering to do to God. Yeah, you know.
Don't you feel like there's still a lot of questions though about like what really happened behind the scenes? Like what else is like known really?
Because but you're not gonna get those from Diddy.
Right. So you don't foresee him doing like a sit down special talking about his experience in prison and like
yeah. But it'll be media controlled.
Right.
It won't be. You won't get you
uncut Panda Chop interview.
Yeah, you're not gonna get really the truth. You're gonna get what was media friendly and what's gonna help direct him in a direction that could put him back in favor of people. Because that's what his PR team is working on feverishly as we speak. On when his feet hit the ground, how are we gonna sway the public opinion? They got a lot of work to do.
You know, it's so crazy because I feel like the whole case was a disappointment. The way that we kept on every single day, new allegations. Oh, the tapes, these X amount of tapes. There's got to be like so much stuff, right? All this evidence, and then like the way that they presented it, the feds. I feel like the feds dropped the ball. Like, how could you guys say that he had all this shit and stuff like that? And the way that you guys fought that case with your 90% whatever conviction rate, you guys didn't even use your best cards or anything. It seemed
why? You know why? Because he wasn't on trial for being a freak and having freak offs. He was on trial for the sex trafficking.
Right.
And he settled with the Cassie shit. That Cassie shit, he wasn't on trial for that. That they settled that.
Right.
It's just that the court of public opinion already canceled him. So by the time by the time trial started, everybody hated him because of what they saw. Rumors are one thing. Seeing it is a whole nother different horse of a different color. So everybody saw, I saw, you saw, my mother, my grandmother saw it. So they had to get him on something. They couldn't get him on that. They settled. Cassie got her bread. She could have waited and they could have really added that on. He could have got more time. But what they tried him for was sex trafficking. Well, let's break that down. Niggas, if you fly a bitch out and you fuck that bitch, that is sex trafficking. Did you know that? She could be willing. You could meet her on Facebook and be like, yo, I'm gonna fly you out. That is sex trafficking. These niggas is dumb. Like, they don't even know that. So you piss her off, she get mad, want to do this, that. Like, niggas gotta be careful. That's why Diddy in jail. Diddy's not in jail for being a freak, for having freak offs, for using baby oil. Like, all that shit was to slander him, to kill him in the court of public opinion. That's why it was so disappointing, because we were seeing damning shit, but he wasn't on trial for the damning shit. You can't be on trial for being a freak and using baby oil. There's no charge for that. You know, so that's why Diddy coming home. And he had a lot of time served already, because he was already locked out.
No, see, I just asked ChatGPT, right? They said that simply paying for someone's flight, having them visit, and then having consensual sex does not automatically constitute sex trafficking under US law. Now, the Diddy case, what was alleged is that he used employees to arrange travel for women and male escorts, transported people across state lines for commercial sex activity, used force, threats, violence, intimidation, and other forms of coercion to compel participation. So,
What does that mean?
so he used like threatening their careers, or like, you know what I mean, or maybe physical threats of violence, like intimidation, like that
But
way,
that's
like
extortion.
manipulation.
That's not sex trafficking.
What?
That's extortion.
No, extortion is more for like money.
Threats, like when you're threatening somebody, you're like, if they threaten somebody's career, you say, yo, if you don't do this or if you do this, I'm gonna do this to your career. That's extortion.
Well, I think it's more of like manipulation, right? Like, you know, like you get your single to come out or whatever, or like, you know, you'll get further along in your career.
The artist, the young artist.
Yeah. So like that type of thing. But also like making, if it was like a girl that was interested in having sex with him, that's one thing. But I think because remember, he's using all these escorts and he's watching, you don't know if those girls wanted to have sex with the escorts, but they're doing it to please him. And, you know, that's where it starts to get murky in the waters and shit like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's, oof. All right. Let me ask you though, okay? Do you think people are going to end up forgiving him? Like, is there going to be a big party at Madison Square Garden and all the people that was saying no Diddy, making fun of him and everything, they going to show up and they going to be like, take that, and singing all the songs. He going to be on stage again.
You know what? I believe anything is possible if the right person sets it off, because our society are sheep. So if the right person were to say, yo, we love Diddy, we fucking with Diddy, we having a party. Yeah, but he did it. It don't matter. He valid again. Then I think everybody would follow. Like a Drake and all of the people that are super popular were to do that, it would happen. If they were to publicly denounce him and just stand away from him, I think the people would follow suit. So all it would take would be for media outlets to be like, oh, Diddy came home and Drake unfollowed Diddy, and the people with influence aren't fucking with him, then the sheep aren't gonna fuck with him. It's just how it is. They don't think for themselves.
Do you think that's kind of what happened with R. Kelly? Remember when the tape first came out and like the rumors of him and Aaliyah and everything, and then all of a sudden he was accepted again for a long time until obviously the surviving R. Kelly stuff happened, right? And he got locked up.
Yeah.
Because it was taboo for a little second, all of a sudden, and then it was all right. Like people forgot that even happened.
Yeah. Yo, Kells is crazy, man. Remember that interview he did with Gail?
Yeah.
That shit was fun.
You're trying to kill me! I gave you my life for 30 years! You're doing this shit to me! And Gail was like
Robert?
Robert? Robert, please sit down, Robert.
Yo. That's classic material. That is classic material, bro.
Yo, you know he put on an act for real though. That motherfucker was trapped in a closet bag.
What? Yo, have you
screaming
ever
out of the closet?
Have you ever watched all of the Trapped in the Closets?
Hell yeah.
Yo, son, ain't it like 40 of them shits?
Yeah.
Yo, son, after a while, it just gets so ridiculous, son. Like, I can't.
Yeah, but see, this is what I'm saying, right? Objectively, you cannot take away what he did as what he contributed to music.
Ever.
Right? But at the same time, when you have the conversation about him, there's an asterisk next to his name, and you have to say, this motherfucker was a sick motherfucker. yada yada. You know, he did all this stuff to hurt people and stuff like that. Two things can be true at the same time.
Right.
Is there a more talented writer, singer? Come on, when you think about who is the king of R&B, Kells is up there, right? He's definitely got to be listed up there. Now, if you want to go back now and say, like, now when I listen to the songs, it makes me wonder and think, like, did he write this about a younger girl or like whatever, you know, like, or
100%. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. Doesn't matter. Hear me out. Let me land. From an ethical point of view, yeah, it mattered. Cause it's like, damn, son, what the fuck was on your mind? But as a creative, as a writer, son, as a writer myself, I don't agree. Like, a young girl doesn't turn me on to the point of wanting to write about her in that way. Seems like you're ready. But I ain't gonna hold you. Those records are phenomenal. Like, whatever it was, she inspired some of the greatest music ever from one of the greatest artists. I'm only talking art. I'm only talking in how he viewed something as being so beautiful. It could be this lighter. It could be this, or how he viewed something and articulated himself about it is what I'm basically saying. But of course, when you flip it, it's like, yo, but son, again, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But
let me ask you also, right? Have we met a more diverse singer as far as stylistically? Because Kells, he made you cry with I Wish and everything like that. The regular one, the remix of talking about To the Homies and everything.
yo, we absolutely have. Stevie Wonder.
Had the sex songs. He had the club songs, right? You know
Stevie
what I mean?
Wonder.
He wrote for Celine Dion and stuff like that, you know?
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, like he wrote for B2K. Like, he wrote for like tons of motherfuckers, just everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he obviously, and then the soap opera shit. And at one point, he was about to do country music too.
And he probably would have
see how
killed it.
ridiculous that motherfucker would have been with a country hat on?
Fire.
He would have been crazy.
And he could rap.
His stories was crazy. Like, when he talked about, the black panties inspiration of the album was he was performing and then somebody threw their panties and it landed on his arm and it was a sign. He was like, "Oh, it's a sign. I'm gonna name the next album Black Panties."
Yo, R. Kelly, crazy. Yo, you ever see him impersonate Michael Jordan walk?
No.
Yo, you gotta Google that. R. Kelly, Michael Jordan walk. Yo, he got it down pat, bro. Yeah.
And then obviously, I Believe I Can Fly. I mean, that shit's still classic, right? World's Greatest for Ali and stuff. Like, this motherfucker got countless, like, endless hits that are classics.
Yo,
you know?
the Best of Both World album was whack.
Right.
What?
Oh, remember when, like, the whole shit, right? With the Not Guilty shit, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that chorus.
Not guilty.
That shit go hard. You cannot say that did not go hard, man. Now, come on. Yo, even remember how crazy the stories were when they reunited and like they were saying like backstage he would make motherfuckers turn and face the wall when he would walk down the hallway and shit like that.
Yo, matter of fact, I gotta add that shit to my playlist.
Again, we are talking about how multiple things can be true at the same time. Is the person talented? Yes. Are they a sick motherfucker at the same time? Yes. You know what I mean? But it's up to you as a person to decide, right? Like, some people are more about energy and spiritual, and they believe, yo, if I support by listening, then I'm giving energy to whatever, right? You know, so that's up to you as a person and whoever higher being that you believe in to decide if it's for you or not.
Most super talented people, they fucked up people, yo. Like imagine like the actors and the sick. Yo, on YouTube was wild, yo. I was watching this shit like the top the top racist actors of all time. Yo, what? Like John Wayne, like these niggas like was publicly Clark Gable. Like a lot of these motherfuckers just was not fucking with black people, like straight up, and was vocal about it. And imagine if there was internet and there was all this type shit back then. You know, imagine all the stories and shit that would have been documented that how they went out back then. We talking a while ago, and these are legends, legendary people. Just because you're a legend doesn't mean you're not a fucked up nigga. And that's the point out we was trying to drive home with the whole KRS and Bambaataa thing. Cause yo, man,
Thank you.
Regardless of how you feel about Bambaataa, regardless of how you feel about KRS-One, that's your prerogative. You can feel that way. You have the right as a human to have an opinion and feel how you feel, right? And we're not saying that these people are not legends. Yes, they're legends, 100%. You can't take anything from their legendary status, but that does not mean that they do not do fucked up shit. Yo,
exactly.
Yo, fucking look at fucking Adrian Broner. He's a fucking champion, boxing champ. He's a legend. Look how he went out. Fucked up. Like he's going out bad.
Somebody's greatness in something or their skill level in something does not mean that they are incapable of being human and making mistakes or doing messed up stuff. And the problem is fans are just so idolizing these people to think that, oh, because they're a talented singer, there's no way he could do something like that. You don't know this person.
Panda. Right here. This is the perfect shit. DMX was a legend. Was he not a fucking junkie?
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix was a fucking legend. Was he not a junkie? Say what you want about Buddy Holly or not Buddy Holly, Woody Allen. He's a fucking legend. He made some of the greatest movies ever made. Ever. And guess what? That nigga been fucking with little girls in their teens for years. Yeah. And the fucking with little girls thing, that thing been big for a long time, to the bebop era. To the that shit been going on for a long time. You gotta remember, it was culture. Making the legal age 18 and certain shit, that's some new shit.
Oh, you got to think about different states too.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. Like certain states got, but regulating that shit is some new shit. That like, what I mean by new, I don't mean like in the past 5 years, but I mean it's modern, like within the past 100 and something years, yo.
Right.
Like it's not. This ain't something that was always a thing. Niggas, yo, your next door neighbor could be watching your fucking 8-year-old. She turned like 12, he knock on her door, he like, yo, I got some frankincense. I want your daughter. That was commonplace, my G.
It's wild when you think about it.
It's wild.
Yeah.
But that shit was commonplace. All this shit is new shit. Do I agree? Hell no. Yeah, I'm with the new shit.
That was normalized before.
Right. Yeah,
Right?
Super normalized.
And in certain parts of the country, the age of consent is still lower, like 16, 17, whatever,
16,
right?
15.
And people try to use that for in that area, that's more normalized, that oh, you know, people are younger or whatever. Like, even when you watch some of these movies, right? Like, okay, for example, what's that movie with Seth Rogen, Pineapple Express? He's an older motherfucker. He's dating a girl in high school and shit like that or whatever, right? Like, I mean, like, there's like certain, like, you watch movies and stuff, you see like the older things of how certain stories are set up. Like, there's stuff like that. You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna keep it 100 though, like, but real talk, real life type shit. I remember being in high school and the bitches ain't want us. They wanted the older niggas, the niggas that was coming up to the school with the cars pulling up,
Right.
been graduated. They wanted them. They would entertain us, talk to us, whatever, but that's who they
Or
want.
you would hear stories about motherfuckers that went off to college and they still had girls in high school.
For fact. For fact.
Right?
Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this shit been going on.
Don't make it
Sad,
right,
man.
but we're just giving context to what is being said. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Let's throw that disclaimer out there.
Yeah, because you know motherfuckers is gonna be like, yeah, for real.
You guys are you just are.
Right. Yo,